We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Tennessee Titans.
Raiders set to kick off.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing on first down. Andrews. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. What happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Get in the weight room. Mike 20. Mike, go.
Operating from the gun. Andrews. The left side throw complete to Adams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Check Mike 99. Mike 99. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cut it. Check Mike 99. Mike 99.
From the gun, Andrews. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break up their routes quickly as well.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon. I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
We got 3. We got 3.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown.
It's the fullback. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
Good.
Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0.
Nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
We got 4. We got 4. Left thing, 19. Check pass, check pass.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A game there of 30 big ones.
There we go. Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Not just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Buccaneers' 44-yard line.
2nd and 11.
Let's go, let's go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 55 is my guy, 55. Here we go, here we go. Check, 50. Go. Check, 55.
Operating from the gun. Andrews. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. Now allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On the gun, Andrews into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
First
well, it's
down,
almost as if they
Tampa
didn't
Bay.
leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
You got three down, three down.
On first down, it's Porter. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 12. Now Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Buccaneers 7, Titans nothing.
That's what I do. Switch it, switch.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Keep it rolling.
Matt Prater
From
lining up for the
17
point
yards
after.
out as the Buccaneers tack on their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back to it, got that omelet, and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though.
Yeah. Man.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something they can't continue. To go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Pretty quiet. Check Mike 99, Mike 99. Here we go, D.
Back to throw. Andrews forced out to his left. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
51.
To throw is Andrews. To throw on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Check Mike.
Andrews now on 3rd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles got 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
2nd and 6.
Run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
In your face.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Running back J.K. Dobbins. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
J.K. Dobbins.
Things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They'll run on 1st down. Porter. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
Number 25.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
58 for Mike, 58. 58 for Mike. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Oh, let's three. Let's three. 58, boys, 58.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins, the ball carrier.
J.K. Dobbins.
Tampa Bay.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Titans nothing. Matt Prater.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And here's Andrews throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
Punt formation.
On now is the Titans punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Jackson's pass caught by
a
number
big
10.
play there.
Touchdown,
with his
Tampa
second
Bay.
touchdown here in this
Prater
first
lining up
half.
for the
And
point
the
after.
Bucs are going to add on to their lead. It's good, and
The
they
kick
stretch
is
their
good.
lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Titans
After
nothing.
the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard
line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
At the 27-yard
The last
line.
run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Andrews over the middle, complete. That's Klein. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Operating from the gun. Down the middle, and it's complete. Now a timeout taken.
That's another.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
28.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Shift, watch the shift.
On first down, it's Porter. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
58, right over there, yeah.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball-controlled football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a give right side. Porter. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 19-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And a Buccaneer first down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Watch the whip.
Here's Dobbins. Oh, fighting off the defender. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
On second down now. Here's Porter. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The tackle made at the
5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 50. Go, check. Go, check. Here we go. He's crashing.
Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
The ball carrier.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. J.K. Dobbins. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Buccaneers 35, Titans nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Operating from the gun, Andrews. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Andrews to throw on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Shedding the tackle. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
37-yard line.
Around the NFL, third quarter at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 37. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action.
37-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Here's Jackson on third and long. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Now Andrews looking to throw on second down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Let's go! So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Dobbins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Tampa Bay.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Viking 18. 58 to Mike. 58.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Bronco 80. 33. Check Mike 33. Here we go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Number 25, the ball
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
A 4-yard gain.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And this Buccaneer offense, they're running away with this one. Prater for the extra point, and the lead will swell by
Titans,
1 more.
Nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And that incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On second down. As his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Titans on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the gun, Andrews. Cooper's got it. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Andrews. And my goodness, another interception.
Andrews pass.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, and they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, it hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Cougar 19. 53's Mike. He's tired of me.
Right back to him on 1st down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle
gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, he's got a little daylight, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1-2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system, leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice.
No, but 49. They haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yes,
and now here is another interception. Tanner Muse with it. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Matt Prater lining up for the point after.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Push him back. Push him back. Right here, guys.
To throw is Andrews. Throwing after the interception. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in the body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Check Mike 99. Mike trap 60. Trap 60. Check Mike 99.
Andrews down. Throwing on 3rd and long. And my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything, Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Final score, Buccaneers
Charles,
56.
it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bucs,